Hi. So today's vlog on becoming an influencer. Yeah. So I'm gonna be giving you the second step to becoming an influencer. The second thing you should be conscious about. But before I go forward, you can see my beautiful hair, and I got it from Stylist Hair on Instagram. They are not your regular luxury hair brand. I tell you, not your regular. And you all know I don't recommend rubbish. This hair is a real deal. Like, I really cannot get over it. It's really cute and it's really beautiful. I love it. And thank you for my hair, Stylist Hair. So back to becoming an influencer, our topic. Yeah. So I'm trying to be me as possible. So I'm becoming an influencer today. The second step to becoming an influencer, what you should know, the second thing you should know or have at the back of your mind is brands watch out for people with lots of followers. What is your followership base like on Instagram? Do you have 10,000 followers? Do you have, what is your number of followers? Brands look out for people with lots and lots of followers. At least you should be looking at, let's say, let me say from 10K and above, right? But most times they often look out for people with around 50K followers, 100K followers, and all of that. And if you check my Instagram, I do not even have up to 20K followers. Yeah, I do not have up to 20K followers. So one thing you guys should do on becoming an influencer is work on your followers, work on your followership. How many followers have you got on Instagram? And I think for you to get people to follow you on Instagram, your content have to be, captivating. Your page has to be one that, people are always looking forward to seeing your post, right? Every week or every day, they're always looking forward to seeing you post something about, about yourself, or about just, you need to have this really engaging post, engaging page. Your page really needs to be engaging. Your page really needs to be one that people look forward to seeing your post. Like all the time, they really, has she posted? Has he posted? Like they're really excited, looking forward to your post. They always want to see you post. They always want to see you talk about a particular thing. Yeah, so that is how you get followers. When you have really interesting content to put out there, definitely people would follow you. And another way you can get followers is by, follow a lot of people, and be sure to ask for a follow back. Hi there, can you kindly give me a follow back? I just followed you. And yeah, people are nice like that. They're really going to follow you back. If you talk to me that way, I would really follow you back. I would follow you. So you should ask people, hi, I just followed you, and you've got really amazing content. I would really appreciate if you give me a follow back. Yeah, and that way people get to follow you back. That is another thing you can actually do to get followers. And another thing you can actually do to get followers is, I think you should be active. You should comment on posts. Comment on people's posts. Whenever they post, you like their post, you comment, and that way you're noticed, right? For every post, you leave a comment, you leave a comment, and that way you're easily noticed, especially with our celebrities. So like when you're like when you're a regular what's it called, commenter. Yeah, when you comment on a regular on their post, definitely they get to notice you, and eventually they follow you if your comments are really positive comment. And because nobody wants to follow anybody with a negative vibe, or anybody that leaves a negative comment. Now if you leave a negative comment on my page, I wouldn't even, I'm just gonna block you. So you don't do that. You don't comment negatively on people's posts. It's always positive vibes. People love positive people. I love positive people. So if you're a positive person and you leave positive comment on my post, I get to follow you. Really, that's how you're noticed. Keep the positive vibe up. That is another way you can actually get people to follow you. And so yeah, still on becoming an influencer, your followership base matters. And another thing you should be conscious about, right, on becoming an influencer is your reach. When you talk about your followers, your reach is another thing. whenever you post, right? Instagram has devised this, there's this, what's it called? There's this tool, especially for people with a business page. It enables you to know, oh, how many people has seen my post today. That is the reach we are talking about. What is your reach like? Do you have over 5k reach, over 10,000 reach? How many people? Your reach determines the number of people that have seen your post. How many people did my post get to? How many people did my post reach? That determines, I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but your reach has a whole lot, a role to play on your influencing thing, because most brands will ask you, oh, what is your reach like? How many people do you reach per post? Or how many people does your post get to in a week? Like what's your reach like? What's your followership like? And impressions is another thing that matters. Your impressions matters a lot. You can see some people with, like, currently I'm on 50k impressions with my number of followers. For me, it's like really poor, and I think I need to work on that too. Impressions, but it's not something you can do by yourself. It's just something Instagram just gives you. Oh, this is your reach and this is your impression, that kind of a thing. And your reach matters a lot on becoming an influencer. Your followers, your reach matters a whole lot. And another thing you should look out for on becoming an influencer is do you have more of male followers, or do you have more of female followers on your Instagram? Now, most brands are going to ask, depending on the brand you are reaching out to. If you're reaching out to a fashion brand, it could be like a female fashion brand. They would want to know, oh, how many female followers, or what's the ration or the ratio of your female followers to your male followers. Now, if you've got more male followers, for them it's a no-no, right? Because they expect you, since you want to work with a female brand, a female fashion brand, you should have lots or more of female followings compared to the male followings. Now, if you're a male and you want to work with a male brand, definitely you should have more of male followers. Now, your audience insights, that's your gender insight rather, whether it's you have more male followers or whether you have more female followers, has a role to play when you're reaching out to brands that you can work with as an influencer. What is your gender insight like? Do you have more male followers? If you have more male followers, then you should reach out to male brands that make male wears or male slippers, or just anything related to males. You should reach out to brands like that. But if you have more of feminine followers, you should reach out to brands that deals with feminine stuff, like Quiz Clothing is a feminine brand, although they have a male brand like right now. So you should reach out to brands that have female like female that make female wears, or that female product that make female product. That is another thing you can do. Brands that make female product, you should reach out to them. So your gender insights determines the kind of brands you should also reach out to. So still on becoming an influencer, I've talked about your reach, something that matters. The number of followers you have is something that matters. And your gender insight, is something that matters too, because it determines the kind of brands you should be able to work with, or the kind of brands you should reach out to. But some brands really do not require your gender insight, right? They don't want to know if you have more male followers or more female followers. And such brands are like Close Up. Veet is a brand that Veet, it's a shaving cream, so everybody shaves. They are not really discriminatory rather. They are not really bent on, oh, do you have more female followers, or oh, do you have more male followers. It's for everybody. Everybody has to shave. So yeah, it's a brand that caters for both male and both female. Toothpaste, Close Up, Oral-B, it's a brand that caters for everybody, both male, both female. So they are not really bent on your gender insights. But when you're reaching out to fashion brands, those are brands that are bent on your gender insights. If they are, if it's a female fashion brand or if it's a male fashion brand, yeah, then you should be concerned about your gender insight. So yeah, that is the little thing I'll be able to say today on becoming an influencer. What is your followership base? Like, you should try to grow your followers. Try to grow your followers. Get your followers up. Let's get this shit running. Get your followers up, because that's something most brands look out for, right? Some of them tell you, when you reach out to them, some of them tell you, oh, sorry, you need to have over 50k followers. Like, we work with influencers that have 50k followers and above. Those are the kind of influencers we work with. 50k followers and above, you get. So for you to become an influencer, although some brands do not require your number of followings, right? Some of them do not require your number of followings. They just, oh, we love your feed, we love what you're doing with your page, so we would love to collaborate with you. So not all brands actually require, lots of followers and all of that. Some would naturally just like what you put out, they just like your content, and then they want to collaborate with you. So that is another thing you can, just keep it going, keep growing your followers. Grow your followers. What is your reach like, your gender insights, before you reach out to brands that you would work with. Know the ratio of your male to your female followers, or the ratio of your female to your male followers. Which one is more? Which brand, which gender is more? If you have more of a male followers, you should go for male brands. You should influence for male brands. So if you have more female followers, then great, you go for brands that are into feminine things. You should influence for brands that focus on the female gender. So that's something you guys have to do. You have to so your assignment is this: you have to work on your followers. At least you need to work on getting, let's say, at least 100 followers every week. Work on getting at least 100 followers. It would do you like a whole lot of good. It will do you a whole lot of good. So yeah, every week try to get like some 100 followers. That would go a long way. It will go a long way. So your followership matters if you want to be an influencer. After finding carving a niche for yourself, after finding your focus, oh, I love fashion, or oh, I love lifestyle blogging, or I love, you just figure out your niche. Or I love fashion blogging, lifestyle blogging. Just once you figure that out, I think your followership base is something you should also focus on. Your followership base matters a lot. You should focus on that. What's your followers like what number of followers do you have? So that's something you should focus on. Work on getting a lot of followers. And also, right, when I say work on getting lots of followers, I'm not asking you to buy followers, because no, it's a no, it doesn't work. But followers are like waste of money, right? They're just there. They don't even like your post. That's why when sometimes you go through some profiles, you see people with like 100,000 followers and 1,000 likes. No, shit. Your followership should tally with your engagement, should tally with your number of likes, should tally with the number of comments you have. Although I understand some people oftentimes see some posts and, oh, because I don't like this post, I'm not going to like it, I'm not going to comment on it. Yeah, I understand that. But then again, you shouldn't buy followers. People who buy followers, I don't know. I know right now there are a lot of them regretting that, oh, why did I buy followers, or oh, why did I? No, you don't buy followers. That is not good. That is not how it is done. And the funny thing is, these brands have a way to figure out if you bought your followers. They have a way to know, oh, she bought her followers, or oh, yeah, as funny as it might seem, but I'm really telling you, these brands have a way to know when you buy followers and when your followers are real. So no, you don't buy followers. Grow your followers organically, so that your likes, your comments, your engagement, and your number of followers can tally. That is another thing you should actually work on doing, on becoming an influencer. So that's all I have for this week on becoming an influencer. So yeah, I'll be uploading a new video in probably 2 weeks time or in a week's time on becoming an influencer, to tell you more. Right, as I grow, we rise by lifting orders. I just started off on my influencing thing, and it's been working so well for me, so I want to share with you guys. In as much as I want to be successful, I want to see people succeed too. I want people around me to be successful, right? So if you feel like, oh, you want to be an influencer, and oh, this influencer thing is really going to be great for you to do, then I think you should take it up. And I think these videos I'm making is for you. These videos I'm making, it is for you. Don't skip it. Don't skip it. Watch every video I make and pay attention to details, every information. Like on this video, I've talked about your followership, your reach, your impressions, your gender insights. Yo, it has a whole lot to play when you talking about, oh, I want to be an influencer on social media, I want to be an influencer online, you know, that kind of a thing. It has a lot of role to play. So yeah, these are things you should really pay attention to, and say no to buying followers. That doesn't work at all, because you're only getting people who won't engage on your post at the end of the day, people who won't like your post, people who won't comment. They're just there. So it doesn't work that way. Your followers should be able to engage. They should be able to comment, oh, I like this. They should be able to tell you, oh, this, oh, that. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but yeah, hopefully we're on the same page, because I'm trying to be make you guys understand these things as much as possible. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys on my next vlog. I'll be talking to you guys on my next video on how to be an influencer, and I wonder what I'm going to be talking about then. But yeah, so guys, watch this video, watch my previous video. If you didn't watch my previous video, you need to see it. AZOK Sharon on YouTube. So you need to watch my previous video so you can catch up and know this is what she's talking about, so you won't be lost, because you cannot watch this video and you've not seen the previous video. You're really going to be lost. So you need to watch my previous video and watch this one on becoming an influencer. And as time goes on, I'll be putting out more videos, more tips on becoming a successful influencer, and also how to get brands to collaborate with. That is another thing I would be talking about on my vlogs. So guys, I'm gonna talk to you next time. And my beautiful hair again is from Stylist Hair on Instagram. They're not your regular luxury hair brand. I told you that. Bye guys.